Hi guys, how you doing? As you can see, I'm not in any of my usual locations at the moment. I'm actually on holiday with my family in a place we come to every year. We're here for a couple of weeks. It's a small archipelago about 25-30 miles off the southwest tip of Cornwall. So effectively you go to Land's End and then you just keep on going. And eventually you come to a little group of islands called the Isles of Scilly. That's Scilly with a C. In general, the islanders don't like the obvious play on words, yet don't hesitate to make use of it in every business they can. It's an amazing place, and there's an incredible amount of history here. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I'm here, and I'm going to record as many videos as I can because there are some absolutely fascinating stories. There are some stunning places, as you can see. This is one of many places that's incredibly picturesque. Behind me you can see the Bay of Porthcressa, where my wife and I got married 8 years ago. And you can see I'm leaning against a cast iron 18-pound gun, which was, I think, Georgian originally. There have been fortifications on this island since the medieval period, and there's been continual habitation of this island group since the Mesolithic, and there's still a vast amount of archaeology that's just there to see, and some of the videos I will be showing you some of that. There's a series of very interesting, pretty much fully intact entrance graves. There are kissed graves across the island. There are standing stones. There are Bronze Age settlements. There's Iron Age stuff. There's early medieval. There's late medieval. There's Napoleonic stuff. I forgot Elizabethan. There's some Elizabethan and Henrician structures here as well, and all the way through to World War II. This island, this is St Mary's, the main island. There are a number of islands here. St Mary's, St Martin's, St Agnes, Tresco and Briar are the inhabited islands, but there are dozens of other islands, some of which used to be inhabited and no longer are, and some of which have always been uninhabited. But obviously over the last few thousand years, as the sea level's risen, areas of land have split into individual islands. Originally this was one big island, but alas, no more. And at absolute low tide you can see Iron Age field walls, which are pretty much always underwater now. But at the most extreme spring tides, you can still see these field walls are still intact at the bottom of the sea. It's been fortified against the Spanish, against the Dutch, against the French, and against the Germans. But the only people to successfully invade and capture the islands are the English during the English Civil War. It was a royalist stronghold and was invaded by the parliamentarians, and they destroyed one of the castles on the islands and then promptly built themselves a new one. So we may well get across. Those are on Tresco. I don't know if I'm planning on getting across to Tresco, but you never know. So keep your eyes peeled. And yeah, I've managed to wangle permission from the local museum to do some filming there. There are some very interesting stories that I'm going to tell about that. There's a sword in particular that's absolutely fascinating. An early Iron Age sword that was found, well, I won't spoil it, but was found on the islands. And there are some very famous shipwrecks have occurred around here. This is an area where the seas are particularly treacherous, and thousands and thousands of people over the years have lost their lives in the waters around Scilly. And there are, as you would expect, some very interesting stories. So among other things, I'm going to tell you all about the wreck of the Association, where almost the entire English naval fleet was wiped out. But again, I won't spoil it by telling you too much now. So check back and let me know how you're doing. It's been a little while. Life's been pretty busy. I've been busy with work. One of my children, not the one you'd expect, has been in hospital. All good now, but obviously these things get in the way. And for the record, today is my birthday. So I've had a lovely day, just pottering around in the sea with the kids and playing on the beach and building sandcastles and eating all the things that I've not really eaten for the last 12 months. So I'm probably going to regret that tomorrow. But, you know, it's been a great day. And now I'm off to find somewhere where I can get a nice cold beer. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.